Well, hello guys, it's Terry. I'm back in the very garage where Tango Alpha 1 was built. And as you can see, I have a rather large crate in front of me. That means it's Saturday and Michael at Stoll Aircraft has sent my engine back. I'm getting ready to unbox this thing right here on camera for you guys, and we're going to see Mike's handiwork. And I can't wait to get into it. This may take a little bit, it may be a little bit cumbersome, but I'm going to start by taking the lid off, unpack the loose items, and we'll get to taking a look at the motor. I suspect we're going to have to unbolt it from the bottom, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's put the car keys out of the way. I got my drill. Make sure we have us a good battery. Alright guys, we're going to start unboxing. And before we get too many screws, let's just grab us a little tray to put these in. I apologize for the mess herein, but you guys remember this is where we also just finished making the cowl. So I haven't got around to cleaning everything up yet. Actually, you know what? If I remember correctly, this screw does not need to come out. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I do like the way Michael labeled everything, letting everybody know that it was a fragile package. The FedEx guy came to the door. He said, "Man, I've got a package for you, and it's really heavy." Oh, all right, guys. I'm going to take the lid off. We'll set this aside. All right, so pretty good deal. We got lots of foam packed in here. Let me move all this out of the way. Bring the little trash can over here. I see fresh seals. And let's see, what is this? Well, let's see. We have one of the original Pistons. So we'll set that over there. I think we've got carburetor here. All right. So I believe he took these apart and he inspected everything, make sure everything was good with them, and he even returned my old scroungy towels with them. Okay, and there's Bing carburetor number 2. We'll set that rag there. Another scroungy rag to hang on the trash can. And let's see here. Alright. Looks like we have the original backplate or bell housing for the engine. So that's good. We've gone ahead and returned all the old parts. Okay, let's get this old foam out of here. And let's see what we have here. We got new spark plugs, new gaskets for the exhaust and intake. We'll set that over there. Now, did we get everything out of here? Well, I suspect there's a couple more things in here. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh, okay. These are the old heads. Those have the fins facing the opposite direction than the new pins for the new heads because of the intake, or should I say the fan. And there's the second one. So I'll just set those right there. Make some nice paperweights. I think there's something else in here, maybe another piston. Michael, I want to thank you for the additional shop rags. These will come in handy. And this is the piston that was scored up really bad. So, that's another paperweight. Now, let me double check. I believe that's everything except the engine. So, here's what I'm going to do. I probably should have stacked most of this stuff on the other side. I'm pretty sure this is bolted in the bottom. And it is, with my motor bolt. Okay, so let me push this out of the way. And I believe those are going to be metric. I think this is it's a little loose. Yeah, I believe all that's metric. Okay, I'm going to come behind the camera. Apologize. Said I had this ready beforehand. But in the spirit of a real unboxing, we're going to search out the tools we need. And you know, I may not be in a real good position here because the wife has my van, and my van has my metrics in it. Well, we may have to do this old school. Let's see. You know what? I got an idea. Who's out there? What you banging on the thing for? I'm on video, Emily. Okay. I can do this. Okay, this old bear has more than one trick. We may not have our metric socket set with us. But we do have this. Ready? I'm going to take the bottom ones off first. So the motor doesn't fall over. And let's see. I believe. Yeah. Let's just hold a hand in there. Let's do this one first. All right, guys. Last bolt. And we'll turn that monster off. Okay, I know you guys can't see me too well, so give me 1 second. get the crate out of the way. Got our plate back on. Fan. All our plugs. Alright. So, part of what we have here is we have this new fan unit that was installed. If you remember, this was an air-cooled engine. It had this back plate on it, and all the electronics that are in here used to sit right here on top. So, I'm curious about one thing here, and that's how much farther out it sticks up. I'm concerned if they're going to have some clearance issues with this guy right here on my firewall. I guess I won't really know that until I get it up to the airplane, but we'll make do. It's a real nice shroud. I can see all the new gaskets in here. He did all the wiring, relocated the CDIs, which are inside this box, and the coils, which are now outside the box. Coming right up here, we have grommets going to our cylinders, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now, our cylinders, and I'm going to turn this sideways. Now, if you'll notice, the cylinder fins are going this way now. Alright, so the way this used to sit, you'll notice these fins go this way. This is the free air cool head, and this is the fan cool head. So, the air will actually go through this way, and I'm just curious of something. Let's see which way this fan turns. Put that flashlight in there. Now, I believe that it actually blows air onto the cylinders. But my propeller turns this way. And with it turning that way, what I see is the fan, sucking air in this way, filling up this plenum, and blowing the air out directly across the fins. And of course we have a nice hole here on the other side for our intake. Now I will probably have to take this plenum off when I mount my exhaust and put it back on, but there's only looks like we got 1, 2, 3 bolts holding it on. So easy peasy, we just take it off. And yeah, you can see the fan through here. You can definitely see the belt right there. And I think we'll order another belt just in case. I'm going to see if I can get a look at these new pistons. Yeah, new pistons. Cylinder walls have been honed. Just like a brand new motor, guys. Now this is previously a 2704 air-cooled motor that was overheating, and we could never find out the reason. So one of the things that Michael reported back to me, among, of course, obviously needing seals replaced, and we did replace all the gaskets and the seals in the front of the motor, the seals in the back of the motor, and all 3 seals in this crank right here. We got 1, 2, 3 right here. So all of these were replaced. He also additionally double-checked the timing on this engine, and he said it looks peculiar when he was noticing that that little screw was kind of all the way to one side. It didn't look like what it should have. So he wanted to go ahead and double check the timing, and he did that. And just as he expected, or just as he had thought, the timing turned out to be 10 degrees retarded. So that could have been a contributing figure, or contributing feature, or what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Contributing factor. That's the word. Factor. I'll edit that out. Well, those of you that know me know that's a lie. I don't do too much editing. Okay, so he expected that timing could have been an issue, causing this thing to overheat as well, since it was so far out. And then of course Andy recommended doing the fan and the air cool, or what I call a plenum. Just because I'm a handyman, I work on houses. This is what this reminds me of, is an air conditioning plenum. There may be another name for it, a cooling shroud or whatever, but it actually directs all the air directly over these cylinders. And with this fan turning, as long as that belt's running, I really don't think we're going to have any more cooling issues, but time will tell. So Michael told me I need to follow a break-in procedure with this, since we do have all new pistons and rings, and the cylinders have been re-coated and re-honed. So we'll do that. Not sure if we'll go out tomorrow to put this in. Just depends on the weather, if it's real hot or if it's cold, or if we got a nice day and I don't have anything else to do, I think we'll go out and we'll start putting this back on the airplane and see if we got good clearance for this guy right here. Hopefully this is not an issue. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. So previously, and I may be able to do this just by looking at some of my older pictures. Let me grab real quick. Do I have a set of calipers in here? I believe I do. It's just a matter of where they are. And of course they're hiding from me. Well, where are my Darrow calipers? Okay, class, well, in lack of calipers, let's see if we can find a tape measure. This is where having your garage tidy comes in handy, and right now we're not tidy. Okay, so this case here, or should I say this back plate, looks like it was right at 3 1/16, maybe 3 1/8. This one here, well, same thing pretty much. Actually looks like it may be, oh no, I need to go down here where, yeah, so about 3 1/8. This was never a problem before. That didn't hit anything, and that was right here sticking off, so let's see how thick that is. That's, oh, well, shoot, that's at least 1/2 inch. So I think we can go 3 1/2 easy. So at 3 1/2, the old CDIs, let's see if that's correct. Yeah, the old CDI sat right there. And there was a big box that came right off the back of that. And I remember having about 1 inch worth of clearance off of the firewall. And this intake right here appears to be about right at 1/2 inch to, yeah, right at about 1/2 inch to 9/16 out. So I think we should be able to put this on without any clearance issues of having to move the motor forward or to cut into the firewall. Alright, so old parts over here. I'll give you guys a nice close-up of that old piston. There we go. So, guys, that's going to conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing of Tango Alpha 1's newly rebuilt 2704 motor, now with a fan new heads, new seals, new bearings, new cylinder coating, fresh hone. Oh gosh, he did a lot to this engine, so it's difficult to remember everything, and I think the wiring and everything is what probably took him the most time. So we'll should be able to just plug this back in and plug this back in, and then hook our starter back up, and she'll be pretty much ready to go. Of course, I've got my shrouds and everything that go here. That'll go on. That's back at the hangar. So guys, thank you for watching. Check out the YouTube channel. Well, you're already on the YouTube channel. Also go to our Affordaplane and Ultralight Adventure page on Facebook. I'll put a link down in the bottom of the description. You can also go visit us over at Affordaplane and Ultralight Adventure fan page as well. Working on, there's a little hint or a little secret that is possibly going to be coming up. I am working on possibly opening a Affordaplane and Ultralight enthusiast merchandise site. So on that site we'll be able to find t-shirts, maybe ball caps, and you know, jerseys for cold weather, and stickers and things like that. So that's what I'm kind of working my way towards, and when and if that happens, you guys will see it on the official Affordaplane group, and also on the my group, the Affordaplane and Ultralight Adventures group. So stay tuned, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.